So my undergrad was in environmental science, and I've always cared about, the environment, protecting our natural resources. But in terms of research on cotton, I grew up around agriculture fields, so I saw cotton all the time. And it's just a really interesting crop, honestly. And the fact that the fiber that's created from those gets turned into shirts and blue jeans and things that we use on the day-to-day basis is pretty cool. So my research focused on cotton response to tillage systems and irrigation and how those interact with seeding rates and soil texture. So we monitored the growth of the plant throughout the season and just how those different tillage systems and irrigation affected the plant growth and the bulb retention. And seeding rates were included because producers, as they were adopting conservation practices, they had questions about whether they needed to increase their seeding rates because of the high residue that was left on the field from the cover crop. But seeds are one of the most expensive inputs that producers have to consider. Even like the recommended seeding rate is about $100 per acre. Since there's a lot of soil variability, there's a lot of coarse sand in the middle of alluvial soils, and that coarse sand tends to leave the field in terms of wind as well as water. And the way that cover crops can help is it'll help with aggregate stability, and it can then retain the soil on the field instead of leaving the field. And that goes with as well as nutrients that are applied. They're not running off the field in the water. It was honestly a challenge to get one actual recommendation, especially again because soil variability. I mean, one practice might work in one field, but in another it may not because of the soil variability. Yeah, I love cotton. It's pretty cool to learn how it grows and the kind of things that affect it. I'm really grateful for the mentors that I've had throughout this whole process. They've always given me really good advice, and they've taught me a lot. So I've learned not only about the cotton plant, but agronomic practices that I didn't know before. Yeah, I felt always welcomed, and it was a very warm environment to be around, and I'm gonna miss it.